day before yesterday when I was going to work, um, my workplace is very far actually. And just for context, I'm an intern dietitian. Okay, so I work in a hospital that is very, very far from where I stay. So, while I was going to work in this big bus, because we have this bus that contains about 100 people at once, and we go to work together, right? And this particular road we used to go through, this road is like a major road, like all these big vehicles used to pass on it steadily, and there has been cases of people being kidnapped on that particular road, several cases, yeah. So it's a kind of very busy road, and people usually pass at a particular period of time, and um it's not just okay for you to mess around in that road, but we go in big quantities, so it's not a problem, right? So why I'm making this video is that when I was going to work day before yesterday, as we were inside a bus going, I saw these children. They were three in number, and they were like about, let's say 2 years, 4 years, and at most 6 years, if I'm correct, because we're really looking small, looking little. And they were walking through that road by themselves. They were walking so slow, like they couldn't even walk fast. It's like the rate at which they were walking is so like it's not normal. It's like they are scared of the road, but they are making sure that their pace is very small so that they don't fall into any kind of problem or whatever. And when I saw these children, I'm like, oh my god, I was already angry inside my heart. I didn't even know that my neighbor, the woman who was sitting next to me, also noticed the same thing. So why I was so angry looking at this, I'm like, I couldn't even say anything. And the woman tapped me and was like, look at how the parents of these children abandoned them to walk to school by themselves on this kind of busy road, on this kind of major road, that things happen. And when she said that, I'm like, you saw that too. Like that is the same thing I was thinking about right here. Like that is the same thing breaking my heart right here. I thank God you saw it too. And we began to discuss these things. It's like, why will you do that as a parent? No, 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 no. I don't see why. No, but why? Why will you do that? Why would you send your three children off like that on that kind of road? What if they get kidnapped? What will you do? You start blaming devil, right? Yeah, you're going to start blaming the devil. That's not nice now. No, that's not nice. Parents are being very, very selfish these days. You just give birth to kids because you see that other people are giving birth. Let me also give birth. Let me also give birth to my own. You see kids as if they are just something you drop off like that. You don't care for them. At that young age, they are doing these things by themselves. It is trauma for them when they grow. What is wrong with some of these people? Why? It is so unfair that these kids are going to start from that early age. In fact, let's be praying that they survive. Because if they have to start doing life by themselves like that in this early age, let's just be praying they survive. It's not easy. It's not easy to survive life in that kind of environment. And I know it works for some people. Some people eventually grow up like that. They survive. They make it in life. I know. But it's not the normal thing. And we have to stop normalizing it. Please. It's too risky. And even apart from the risk involved, children that age should not be taking themselves to school in that kind of road. In fact, even if it's not that road safe, they should have, deserves the maximum love, maximum support, maximum everything. Yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. And if not because I was just going to work, had it been I was just on my own, let's say I have a private car, I would have stopped. I would have made sure that they get to school. Then I would have found a way to reach to their parents, and I will warn that parent. I will warn. I will warn, I will warn you, You would think I'm taking it personal with you. But it's just like it breaks my heart to see kids suffering like that at that age. It's not nice. It's not nice.